Hey guys, how's it going? LFcarry is on the mic, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new exotic rocket launcher that drops from the new raid and can kill not 2, but 6 birds with 1 rocket barrage. Eyes of Tomorrow. Having played with Eyes of Tomorrow for a while, we can come to the conclusion that this feels like the best power weapon in the game right now. But wait and see what this baby can do. By the end of this video, you'll have no doubts that EOT is part of the meta for all game modes. This thing is even nastier than the Gjalhorn. Now, getting this weapon could be quite difficult depending on your luck. The drop chance is pretty low, and you might end up running through the same raid dozens and dozens of times. You have the opportunity to skip the depressing grind by using our services. Our professional gamers can get you Eyes of Tomorrow in a matter of days. So, what's the fuss all about? First off, the exotic perk on this rocket launcher is called Eyes on All. The description reads, quote, "This weapon is capable of tracking and firing at multiple targets simultaneously." And oh boy, does it deliver. As soon as you aim down the sights, you'll immediately lock onto enemies. You don't even have to stay in your sights. You aim once, lock on, fire, and forget. Your rockets will find explosive little homes with their new friends. Since Eyes of Tomorrow fires 6 miniature missiles with a surprisingly long flight range, you can hit 6 separate targets from remarkable distance. Or just focus on one target to really mess up his day. We admit the self-homing works quite well and can even hit the enemies from fairly sharp angles of fire. The target lock stays on your opponent for a little more than 4 seconds. Keep that in mind when targeting multiple victims. So, even in those situations where your enemies are spread out, no problemo. Just make a panoramic swipe of the battlefield when aiming, and you'll be able to track all the targets in front of you. The trait found on this weapon is called adaptive ordnance. Killing 4 or more combatants in a single volley increases the damage of the next volley. This perk comes with a bug, or a feature depending on how you look at it. The damage buff is applied no matter which weapon you use to kill your enemies. SMG, AR, sword, you can quickly kill 4 enemies and your Eyes of Tomorrow missiles are gonna make that big kaboom. But remember, the buff is only used when you shoot Eyes of Tomorrow. Otherwise, you can run around, change weapons, or even locations. As long as you don't die or trigger a loading screen, your missiles are gonna be extra spicy. Now, let's talk numbers. This baby is packing a hell of a punch. It can put a Colossus to rest in a single volley. Each rocket deals 21,184 damage, which means a barrage of rockets that hits a single target will deal a massive 127,104 damage. When buffed, the damage from one rocket goes to 30,276. So the buffed volley is going to deal 181,656 damage to a single target, which is a 43% increase. Now that's a lot of damage. Now let's talk about some of the best combinations with other gear you can have for this weapon. First of all, you can up the damage even more with this mod called Power of Rasputin, the Argent Ordnance mod, or combine it with the Stasis subclass mod, Whisper of Hedrons, that increases the damage dealt by the weapon to enemies frozen with stasis. If you're a hunter, you can equip Sealed Ahamkara Grasps that'll allow you to instantly reload Eyes of Tomorrow by using a melee attack. Besides that, Eyes of Tomorrow is capable of generating Rasputin spheres because it does solar AoE damage, increasing your damage output to multiple targets as well as a single target. Where does this weapon shine best, we hear you ask? Practically everywhere. For the new raid, especially for the final encounter, Eyes of Tomorrow is the go-to exotic for that final damage phase. With the Rocket Launcher Reserve perk, you can hold up to 8 rockets. Naturally, you should roll through all the strikes and gambits with this bad boy, and see just how laughably easy they are with just more than half a dozen pocket rockets to throw about. Many expect this gun to just purely be a PvE powerhouse. You'll be surprised to know that this rocket launcher is just deleting people in crucibles. It's almost literally an aimbot, after all. The tracking on it is absolutely nuts. You'll be getting kills that are surely not meant to be, but as you'll certainly learn, rockets be broken. In the case of Eyes of Tomorrow, it can pull off some crazy shit when it comes to grabbing kills. All kinds of heavy exotics are fantastic exotics. Eyes of Tomorrow, though, kicks it up a notch. You won't see it replaced for Gambit in any foreseeable future either. Considering 2 scavenging perks for rocket launchers that allow you to pick up 4 rockets from 1 heavy box, yeah, it's here to stay. Is this a rocket launcher you should go after? Absolutely. Out of all the raid exotics, this is the most powerful raid exotic Bungie has ever given us. In terms of just raw and overwhelming damage, Eyes of Tomorrow has got it. It's just one of the best weapons for clearing literally anything in your field of view. Just aim, lock on, delete. You should definitely go after this rocket launcher. That's all we have to tell you about today. If you want to learn more about this exotic, please go to our blog where you'll find a detailed breakdown about this weapon. The link will be in the description. But now, let us ask you some questions. Do you have this weapon already, or are you trying to get it to drop for you in a raid? Where do you think Eyes of Tomorrow can be used to its full potential? Do you see yourself using it more in the Crucible or in raids? Leave your comments down below. If you found this video useful and informative, do us a big one and smash that like button. And if you want to learn more about other exotics as soon as they become available, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you for staying with us, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.